Hey everybody, welcome back to Pop's Place Garage. Today we're going to be working on the old 86 Corvette. The paint again. I've gotten the target top done and in primer, ready for paint pretty much. I still have to hand block sand that, but the driver's side door is next. So I've gotten the door handle, the mirror, the body trim, and a couple other things off of there. It took me a little while yesterday to get all of that done. So today we're just going to be sanding it. So I've already started. I've started with some 180 grit sandpaper on the DA, and we've gotten that door looking pretty good. You can see it here behind me. It's busted down. All the clear coat is gone, all the original clear coat, so that if it keeps on peeling I won't have delamination problems. So I'll keep you guys updated. We're gonna go ahead and try to prime this thing this evening. I have a little bit more sanding on the edges of this door and inside of the little spot here for the door handle, and then we can start taping it and getting it ready for primer. I'll try to pull it in my tiny little one-car garage here. We'll see how that goes. It's really tight in there. I'll have to move some stuff around right now. I'm going to show you a little bit of the DA process. A little while ago I recorded when I was DAing it, and go over what I'm doing there, explain what I'm doing there. I started to feather that clear coat out, but then I changed my mind and I decided to get all of that clear off so I wouldn't have any problems with delamination, of course. You can kind of see what I'm going for here. Right here, there's no clear. Right here, there is clear. You can kind of see the edge of the clear here. Now, with this DA, so that I don't get it wavy, I'm kind of staying on the clear for just a second until I get the clear thin. I don't want to stay on the clear and the raw base coat, because then it'll cut that base coat faster than the clear, you see. So I'm busting this clear down a little bit until it gets thin and starts to feather. This is what I call a feather right here, where it blends. I can't feel any edge anymore. And then I start to get over onto the base coat and I blend this. The primer will take care of the rest. I'm going to hand block the primer and it'll come out real straight. But this DA, if you're not careful, it can make the surface wavy. You know, you've got to have a little experience to use a DA. You know, don't be afraid to use one, because practice makes perfect, you know. But you can see here the edge of my clear. This is clear, this is base coat where I had been peeling. And then you see here where I started to sand the clear coat here, but not the base coat as much until I get this clear thin enough to start doing both. I blend them. This is called feathering. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the whole door, so that it's got 180 scratches uniformly on the whole door, but also that there's no edges. So when I prime this thing, I can hand block it perfectly smooth for the paint. Well, the wind's blowing about 100 miles per hour out here in South Texas, like it always does. It's been a hot day, but luckily the wind's blowing. So sun's right behind the camera. I've got this car parked at the worst angle possible so that you guys can see what I've been doing, but I've got this all sanded down with 180 grit on the DA. I went ahead and hit it again a little more, took all the clear off. You got all the clear 100% off of this door. All the black you see is just base coat. That way, if I have any issues with the clear continuing to peel, you can see how that clear was delaminating here. It's peeling off and it's been driving me crazy. Show you the other door. This is how my doors were looking in the rest of the car. Now, I started with the razor blade. I got off what I could with a razor blade scraper, whatever was loose, and that's about all I could get. The rest of the paint that's on there good enough to where the razor blade won't really take it off without trying to gouge paint, so I stopped. Thanks for watching, but I'm going to cut it off here today, and I'll make a part 2 tomorrow. I'll try to post it tomorrow night with getting the car ready for primer and spraying the primer there. It'll just be taping it up and spraying the primer, and I'll show the finished product. It should be a quick little video, but this video is about 5 minutes long, 5-6 minutes, so I hope this helps some of you guys if y'all want to work on your own stuff. It's not hard, you know, to prep your cars and do it one panel at a time, or even if you want to take it somewhere and get it painted. You know, paint work is very expensive, and I think about 80% of the cost, or most of the cost anyway, is prep work. The prep work is most of the work. So if you look at a place like Mako or something like that, and they have the good deals, the specials on paint jobs, the reason that those paint jobs aren't very good is because they rush the prep work. They do it halfway and just get the paint on there half-ass. They sand it half-ass, and then the paint doesn't stick and it'll start to flake off. So if you prep your own vehicle and then take it to a place like that, you'll get a lot better job and you'll save a lot of money wherever you take it. So until next time, thanks for watching.